So caught a pretty insane stroke of luck. Just arrived at the entrance of the park, which is over there, and it's cash only, which in hindsight doesn't surprise me at all. But as I was leaving, these guys whistled to me. They're like, "Hey, come here, we have enough cash, you'll pay us later, we're sure of it." So they spotted me. These guys spotted me, and now I was able to come in. So they basically saved an entire day for me. And now begins the trek. 4 days, I don't know how many kilometers, but it's gonna be long, hard, very testing. So this is gonna be pretty challenging for many reasons. One, I'm walking with close to 20 kilos, I think about 20 kilos on my back. Second, it's bloody windy. It's a really windy place, and walking uphill combined with that, it's pretty tough, especially with the bag. And three, I'm alone. Now I have no doubt I'll run into people at night at the campsites and socialize then, but it's gonna be like, I think like at least 5 hours of walking every day, just on my own. Honestly, I don't think that it's gonna be too bad. It's hard to feel lonely when you're surrounded by stuff like this. So areas like this will probably be the scariest. Scary is the wrong word, but most confusing. I left the path in the woods, and now we've opened up to this big clearing, and I'm supposed to find out where the path continues. Made it out of the forest again. Let's just hope I'm going the right way, or else that will kind of ruin my day. So I'm lost. There's a trail that I found, but there's no way it's right. I'm lost in Cerro Castillo. After 1 hour of walking, how does this happen? So I've probably walked about 3 miles unnecessarily because of wrong turns. And this must have been the wrong turn I did. I went that way for obvious reasons, and I'm guessing it was this way now. There's no way the GoPro will be able to see this, but hopefully you can hear it. I'm surrounded by woodpeckers, and they are giant. They're really big, beautiful redheads and black bodies. This part's tricky. Usually balancing on rocks and logs is no problem crossing little streams, but with this massive backpack, any mistake is just amplified, and I don't want my bag to send me flying into the stream, so I have to step with caution. So I've just gone on a bit to ensure that I'm going the right way. And I came across these beauties. Wonder how old that is, but clearly hasn't been used for a long time. Oh, it's so cold. But he didn't seem to mind. Round 2. This is getting hardcore. It's raining now as well. Water is hitting me from all sides, and it's cold. I believe this is the last river crossing, and I'm tired of taking my shoes off, so I'm trying to see if I can cross any other way. This is the most questionable solution, but I'm gonna jump with my bag over there. It's not very far, but this bag is heavy. And that rock might be slippery. Fuck it. Ah! Semi-success. Made it, but a little wet. I just ate a berry that was coming out of the ground. I think it was calafate. Yeah, it was these. Five for five. I'm starting to get exhausted. I'm starting to get really, really tired. There's the first day, which I think is usually the toughest. But let's see how far I've walked. I've walked nearly 14 miles with this on. It's heavy. And it's really draining my legs quicker than usual. And it's making my back ache. But I think I have about 3 kilometers left on this. Then I'm gonna arrive, set up my tent, and eat a lot of beans. Because I don't want my bag to be this heavy tomorrow. So I'm gonna eat all the beans. All of them. So we're almost there. This is sick. Oh. We made it to the campsite. Oh, what a friggin' long day. So after a long and pretty friggin' tough first day, we made it to the campground. It's very, very, very pretty. Told me to get up at 8 in the morning to start day 2, but it's already 10. So most of the tents are gone. Maybe the sleepyheads. So it's the start of day 2. 10 kilometers to do today. I'd been advised to get up early and leave no later than 9. So I could get to this mountain pass early enough that the wind wouldn't be too strong. So it's 11 o'clock now. Let's just get there and hope that the winds don't blow me off the mountain. And to make matters a little more complicated too, I was walking down the trail and someone's jacket was on the ground. It's kind of heavy and big, but it's nice, so someone will be very thankful when I return this. So, update, the jacket I found has a wallet in it, and the wallet has a little bit of cash and tons of cards. Vicente Catalan is his name. So the jacket belongs to the gentleman in front of me. I just passed him and I just got, ooh, gracias hermano. So it's good enough. That's all I need. It is a goddamn gorgeous day. So I've been walking uphill through these woods for maybe 2 hours and it's tough. This bag should be lighter today, but it doesn't feel like it. And I think we're gonna clear out of these woods soon. See if we get a view. There we go. It's a nice spot for a first break. That's more like it. So the wind's picking up. I have to go this way. Follow the river all the way up through that gap right in between the mountains. That looks like a nice seat to take a break in. Whew. We're making good ground, so I'm gonna chill here for like 5 minutes, catch my legs and my breath. I was right. It makes a great seat and a great spot to take a break. Lovely lady just passed me right there. I think she was Eastern European, or European for that matter, but spoke pretty good Spanish. And she's on her own as well. Respect. She looks like she could be 50, and she's camping and trekking all alone out here. It's dope. Makes me appreciate more what I'm doing. I don't need nobody to do this. So we're really close to the mountain pass now. Today started over there. So it's still summer here, and there's snow. There's snow. Oh, it's cold. Kobe. I was told to be careful here because it's pretty much like a canyon type thing. So there's big steep walls on either side of me, and the rocks fall down here. So stay vigilant, and I won't be hit by anything. So this part just got a lot trickier. I don't have whatever they're called, hiking poles, so it gives me a bit of a disadvantage when trekking, especially when you're going downhill on snow with tumbling rocks. So I made it halfway past the tough bit here, but it's opening up, and you can see the valley up ahead with the white peaks in the distance. It's pretty beautiful. That is Cerro Peñón. And we just went through Paso Peñón. So we're close, and it's all downhill from here. That descent was actually kind of tricky, and that was really steep, and the rocks were loose, so really took my time with it, but now it's nice and flat. Back into the woods we go to complete the final third of day 2. So up there we have a first view of Cerro Castillo. That's actually the one. That's Cerro Peñón and Cerro Castillo. I'm gonna be passing along the front of it tomorrow. So tomorrow will bring me the best views of the glacier and the mountain hill. They call it a hill, that's a fucking mountain. So I've just wandered off the trail to get a better look at this glacier on this peak. Look at that wall of ice. They said it was impossible to get service here with a Movistar anywhere in the park, and I just came off path a little bit and got 4 bars. So just letting mom know I'm alive, and sent her some pictures of this view. We made it. Finito. Day 2. So now I've arrived at the campsite, set up, and there's a little side trail that takes you to a lagoon. I'm gonna go check it out. It's only half an hour away, so hour total. The trick is finding the path. These trees have hair. So upon exiting the woods, I was told to look for a good landmark to enter in the same place. And we're gonna go with this baby. Made it to the lagoon. And I just made it back down to the edge of the woods. And there you have it. So apparently there's some rain in the forecast for tomorrow. So we're taking some prep actions just to prepare in case we get a downpour. I've built a moat. And I built a wall. So if it rains, we are covered. Tomorrow might be a tough day. Day 2 was a huge success though. Absolutely beautiful, everything about it. Day 3 is supposed to be the hardest. The start of day 3. We're over halfway there. Absolutely poured last night. It was tough to sleep at one point with the sounds of the pouring rain and the wind and the trees and whatnot. But I managed, and the tent stayed dry for the most part, and it's decently sunny out, I think. It's supposed to rain more, so I won't speak too soon, but it's a good start to the day. I'm already winded, and I've walked maybe 50 meters. This day has been painfully slow so far. That's because it rained so much that all the trails are covered with mud. No pictures I take will ever do this any justice. So we're coming up to the top of this little hill, and I have a feeling the lagoon is right here because it's opening up. Let's see. Nope, not yet. And pretty much just go straight up there, but it's really steep and rocky, and there's tons of people on it right now, but you can't even see them, they're so small. But apparently there's some days where the wind is so strong that people literally have to cling to rocks to not get blown off the side of that thing. But today, caught nice weather, second day in a row. So, see you at the top. So we're close to the top. I made it up the toughest bit. I elected to go straight up. Lots of people continued on, but I just followed that thing. Boop. It's basically climbing on all fours all the way up these rocks. The views are stunning. On flat ground and it feels good. Day 3 is not done yet, but we made it to the lunch spot. Camping Porteadores. And having a nice little afternoon meal. Got some pasta whooping up, and I got a can of vegetables. Didn't have a can opener, but good thing I had a knife. Finished lunch. Now 3.6 kilometers to the last campground. Today was easily the toughest. That wind up there is something I will never forget. Knocked me over. It's crazy. Last night, last campsite. Whew. So just leaving the campsite. It's the morning of the 4th day, and it's a little morning excursion, so I don't have my big bag with me, which is feeling like a luxury. So we're gonna really enjoy this, and it's about a 2-hour walk to Laguna Duff. It's a nice lagoon nestled up here behind Cerro Castillo. It's opening up. The last lagoon. We made it to Laguna Duff. Last 4.5 kilometers in the park, and we're out. Concluding day 4 in Reserva Nacional Cerro Castillo, the same way that I started it, and that's with these 3 dudes from Santiago that helped pay my entrance to get in because they didn't have any cash. And I've been camping out with them, kind of hanging out with them for the last 3 nights. They're great guys, and instead of wiring them some money to pay them back, we figured we'd all go for some churrascos and some cervezas.
Thought this was over. Oh, we made it back. Holy shit. Ah, my back is nuts. And I can't feel anything below my waist. God, that was hard. That was really hard. That last walk was really hard. Easily the hardest bit of all 4 days. It was the walk from the exit of the park to right now. Because you think you're done, but you're not. You're far from done.